Welcome back to Not Swift. If you followed the channel, you probably noticed that I've had COVID. It's an uphill start. So instead of riding Swift full gas, I'm gonna do something different. Today I'm going to follow the trails of the murder of the Gooi, also known as the Gooische steam tram. A tram line that ran from 1880 to 1947 here. And today we're gonna find some monuments to celebrate the tram line, and there are quite a few because people love the tram line. Here is Gerben from the past with a little bit of history.
What is history? In 1880, a group of investors from Amsterdam put down 500,000 guilders to build a tram line from Amsterdam to the hilly and rural Gooi region, 30 kilometers west of the city, also known as the backyard of Amsterdam. The investors gathered there was a lot of money to be made with tourism and freight transport via the tram line. Remember, at the time, trams and trains were the fastest man-made objects on Earth, with cars, buses being non-existent. And the full line was operational within 3 years. And the speed became an issue later, but I will get back to that. Now, where was I?
On a roundabout of all places. First monument. It's I hope you can see it. It's a statue, or I believe a steel structure in the shape of the old locomotive of the tram line that ran from over there through here to there. One monument down, 3 to go. First monument done. We're now in the little hamlet of Blaricum. Very big houses. On my way to the second monument in Laren, the little town of Laren, just a few kilometers away. And we're following to a T the former railway line. Okay guys, second monument, conductor in the heart of the little town of Laren. Through the tram, rich people from Amsterdam could get easily to the Gooi area, which is quite hilly and beautiful, by the way, beautiful. And what they did, they brought an enormous amount of wealth here into Laren. Case in point, there's a house for sale here. Looked it up. I'll set you back a cool almost 4 million euros. So yeah, Laren. very, very rich. The nickname of the tram, the murderer of the Gooi, has its reasons, of course. And this is one of them. On this spot, in 1927, two trams collided. One was chugging uphill from the direction of Laren, and the other one came barreling downhill from the direction of Amsterdam. And they forgot to tell each other that they were coming, and they crashed right here on this spot. 4 people were killed, dozens were wounded, and there's only 4 out of 117 purportedly killed by the tram during its entire years of operation here in the Gooi. So the nickname, murderer of the Gooi, still sticks, by the way.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Not a monument, but a remnant of the tram is this door. So, a little bit of a backstory. The tram came from over there, from Laren, and made its way up there to Amsterdam. And they were basically eyeballing the trajectory, and this curve was too steep or too sharp, so the tram couldn't make it without running out of the rails or the tracks. So what they did is they went with a big bag of money to the owner of this store and said, yeah, the tram doesn't make it in this turn, can we buy a piece of your store? And the owner says, why? Yeah, we need to cut down the door so the tram can make the turn. And the owner said no. And a few weeks later they came with an even bigger bag of money and they said, can we please buy a part of your store? And the owners now said, yes. The investors of the tram went, gave him the money and cut down the door. So that's why the tracks are long gone. The tracks are long gone. But the door is still there. So a remnant of the tram. Hi. We're leaving the fortress city of Naarden behind. Next stop is Muidenberg. I'll put an aerial photo of Naarden in this video because it's a sight to behold, and if you're interested, it's absolutely a very nice piece of history in this massive fortress town. But next stop, Muidenberg. memorial number 3. A miniature tram. So we're in Muidenberg, and this is the old tram station. And in 80s, the local historians came together, said we need a monument for the tram. And they built one and they placed it here, next to the old station. It has some history. 10 years later it was blown up with fireworks. Had to be restored. And now it's completely wonky, because apparently a drunk truck driver rammed it. So it has to be restored again. But this is monument number 3 for a tram line that doesn't exist anymore. Muidenberg done. Next stop, Amsterdam. See if I can find the last of the monuments. Literally the monument for the tram line. It's windy, guys. It's absolutely windy. So it's on my way to Amsterdam. fourth and last monument. Not really a monument per se, but this building was the old headquarters of the Tram, the Gooische steam tram. They vacated it in the, I believe, in the late 1930s, but it's still here and it has been restored. It has been used for all kinds of purposes right now. I believe now it's a student house here in the heart of Amsterdam. It's absolutely a lovely building, and you can still clearly see Gooische Stoomtram in the heart of Amsterdam. But there's one more thing I'll tell you about. Amsterdam isn't known for its wide boulevards, but this is the Wieboudstraat, and Wieboudstraat is incredibly wide street, stupid wide. The reason why, this used to be a massive railroad station and a railroad yard, and they removed all the tracks and the station building because where the monument is and where I am currently, I'm standing in a massive railroad station. I'll put up a picture, but I'm pointing upwards to the roof of it. I'm standing on the central part of the old railway station here, and over there was the terminus building of the Gooische steam tram. So in the late 1930s, Amsterdam decided, well, we don't want a terminus station anymore for all the railroads coming in from the east of the city, from Utrecht and Arnhem. They need to all go to the central station. So they shut down this railway station, they shut down the tram line, they just absolutely demolished everything, and they put in a very wide road. That is still here, by the way. You can see on the map of Amsterdam that the railroad makes a very sharp turn to the right to the central station instead of ending here. So this used to be the big basic report railway station and the little Gooische steam tram railway station here that run parallel to it. Nowadays Amsterdam is regretting it a little bit that they shut down everything, and there are plans to basically shut down this main highway into the city. Remember, this used to be a railroad. To shut it down completely, make it a one-way street, and building a new tram line here. So maybe one day the Gooische Stoomtram, steam tram of the Gooi, the killer of the Gooi, will ride again in Amsterdam.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast.
So what killed the tram? Well, two things. The municipality of Amsterdam said, we don't want your steam tram anymore through the city. You need to exchange your trams for buses. And at the same time, the Minister of Traffic said, we don't want your tram anymore riding through the Gooi area because we need to widen the roads for more cars and more buses, so you can choose. We can force you out of business, or you can take a bus license. And the tram company said, okay, we'll take the bus license. And that was the end of it. Just before the war, just before 1940, all the trams, the services were stopped. In 1939, they made a small comeback during the war, but in 1947 it was over for the complete tram line. And it's still missed to this day, considering there are quite a few monuments in the area for the tram line. So maybe, just maybe, the tram line will return one day. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this. I will be back on Swift soon. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Leave a couple of comments, and I see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.